All right, good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Welcome to this edition of Mornings with the Manager live from the beautiful office at 580 Pacific Street, downtown Monterey, next to Colton Hall. We are still under a tsunami watch and now upgraded to advisory. So it started last night where we were notified by the state that we had to be going under tsunami watch because of the earthquake in Kamchatka, Russia. That is an 8.8 earthquake. That is probably one of the top 10 strongest earthquakes in recent earthquake history. And we activated our team to basically follow the information along. The advisory, the tsunami watch then was upgraded at about 6:30 or 7 o'clock or so to an advisory. And that meant that we had to do a little bit more things than we have to do under a watch. And it helped us, of course, to prepare that the epicenter of the earthquake was so far away, and uh, the water or the earthquake, the tidal wave, so to speak, travels at a speed of about 500 miles per hour. And so, until it would reach our coastline here along the western states of the United States, we had quite some time to prepare. It basically gave us a window of 6 to 8 hours here in the state of California, depending where you live. We live in, as you all know, in Northern California, so we were a little bit sooner affected by that. The models predicted that by 12:15 we would see some effects of that. And while very much publicized, the data showed that we will probably have an increase of about 6 to 1 foot in wave height at that time. What was concerning for us, concerning for those folks who understand seismology, it was the energy that accumulates when you have a wave underwater moving at that speed towards land. And so we attended several meetings with the county EOC, also with the state emergency operations center, and we issued evacuation advisory, evacuation warning for all the folks that are living on the boats in the harbor in our marina. And we also closed the beaches because even though the wave was not to be expected to be devastating, leading to losses or coastal flooding, there is a very dangerous rip current that is developing as part of those waves. And so the whole aspect of having this energy traveling towards our region raised concerns on the side of the experts. And of course, we are listening to them. And so we did a job, an outstanding job, if I may say so, to also think about Pacific Grove and Carmel. We are the Monterey Fire Department is their service provider, so we kept them informed, as well as the city of Sand City. And then we closed the beaches also at night to ensure that nobody would be there standing watching something. And the beaches are still closed this morning, and we expect that they will stay closed for quite a few more hours because those current riptides that can develop are still a danger for those who even go a few feet only into the water. So, out of abundance of cautions, the beaches are still closed. Stay tuned. We expect that maybe sometime during the course of this day, we can lift all the restrictions that we have right now in place. When the high tide came at shortly after midnight, it did not register any damages, but we could all really see in our devices that for quite some time, for about half an hour, there were a lot of waves happening that were not going in the normal rhythm of the waves, but definitely were caused by this earthquake that is about 3,700 miles west of here in Kamchatka. There may be aftershocks coming, like every earthquake, so we are still on guard and watching the developments. But all in all, I think we kept everyone hopefully well informed. And if you haven't signed up for our email notification, maybe that is something you want to consider. Also, Monterey County Alert System send out warnings in English and Spanish as well. Also something to consider to sign up for that. So in other city news, the city has approved. The city council has approved the new city budget. We are under a new fiscal year. However, in order to approve this year's budget, we had to do some one-time budget adjustments that allowed us to have a balanced budget in front of us. However, our task over the next 6-8 months is to figure out how are we continuing the city services, and how are we financing all of those, and how are we finding funding for the necessary investments into our infrastructure. And so over the course of the next couple of weeks or so, our team, the staff team, will work on several initiatives, several items to bring the budget back into balance. And also we will then brief you, the public, as well as our city council at 2 upcoming city council meetings about our proposed measures. The first opportunity will be on August 27, when we present a lot of the different things we are working on to the council during a study session. So August 27th is a Wednesday. We plan on presenting the different ideas and suggestions between 4 to 6 p.m. on that Wednesday. And then the following week on September 2nd, we will spend time in front of the city council on a normal Tuesday to have a conversation with the council and get guidance from the council on asking them, what do you want us to do? Big on the list is something that I think all residents have come to learn to like and to cherish. That is our measure P&S. It's a 1% sales tax increase into a special tax fund that can only be used for road improvements, storm drain improvements, sidewalk improvements, and ADA improvements for our traffic lights and intersections. And so that will be part of our proposal to propose to the council to continue have the measure P&S. So that should be then on the ballot in November 2026. But stay tuned, more is coming forward. We are chatting about this also in our emails and our other channels that you can follow, how we are thinking about restructuring the city's budget. A big boost into the city budget is always Car Week. Why? Because we have thousands of people coming to Car Week, and with that, the hotels are full and the restaurants are full, and we have this week again starting on August 8th and ending on August 17th. Big concern for our residents as well as for visitors is usually always the traffic. On cmonterey.com, that website has current traffic advisories. It advises also about closures, and also it provides you with an option to text Car Week, the word Car Week to 65513. Again, text the word Car Week to 65513 13 to receive important traffic and safety information throughout the week. So you can sign up on various levels to be always informed where events are. Our rental assistance program is again funded in this year's budget with another $250,000. So far, the city has provided over $320,000 in assistance since we launched the program a little more than a year ago. We have assisted 97 renters, meaning 97 individual renters, including their families. The program provides up to $5,000 in rental assistance for a period of 3 months. And again, it is successful and it is part of this year's budget. And also on August 5th, at the upcoming council meeting, we will propose some adjustments to the rental assistance program with respect to eligibility and other lessons learned that we have taken away from the past 13, 15 months or so. And council is asked to adjust some of the rental assistance program points. Again, highly successful program, almost 100 people helped. And that, when we say helped, many times helped them to stay afloat, to stay within their rental units and avoid evictions and other cases. So kudos to our program managers and staff who are managing that, but also kudos to the City Council for allowing to continue this program. I spoke about the rental assistance program update that we have next week in front of council. We also will have several other items. Again, it's time to switch auditing companies. We don't stick with one audit company for a long time. We, by city charter, are required also to switch it up a little bit. So there's a contract in front of council for another audit company for 3 years. We will bring forward our climate action plan part 2. If you go on to Have Your Say Monterey, you see a lot of information about our current efforts to update the climate action plan. Another big topic is a state bill, SB 9, that will bring it changes to single family housing in our neighborhoods. That is a topic that might raise concerns by some of our residents. And again, it's a state law that the state lawmakers proposed, voted on, and the governor accepted it. And it will change the character of our neighborhoods in favor of providing additional housing solutions. And that will be in front of the council, and we will share with the city as well as with the council our proposed implementation of that state law that is mandatory for all communities to implement. And then, as I shared with you already, we'll provide an update about the rental assistance program. This morning, if you want a cup of coffee with a cop, it is an event that is going on right now at McDonald's on Del Monte Avenue. So coffee with a cop this morning until 11 a.m. at McDonald's on Del Monte Avenue. Talking about police, one of our officers has retired, Brent Hall. He has been a fixture in the city for almost 26 years or more than 26 years, and is I think a police officer that is well known to the community. Brent retired last week, and he will be missed. And he was, as I said, a very positive police officer who made a difference in so many lives here in our community. And we want to wish Brent a happy retirement. We have quite a number of boards and commission positions open. These are positions for folks who would like to become a planning commissioner or a parks and recreation commissioner, etc. So there are a lot of positions open. You find information about this on our website, monterey.gov, monterey.gov. Look for how to apply for boards and commissions. I need to share with you that the City Council has decided to dissolve the Architectural Review Committee. It will be absorbed into the Planning Commission. The tasks of the ARC will seamlessly go over to the Planning Commission. So again, applications for the ARC, just be aware that that will be dissolved sooner than later. Big celebration this week on August 1st at Jacks Park. It's called Kids End of Summer Celebration, where we basically celebrate the end of our programming. Most of the camps will end this week. The sport camp in the Sports Center will last another week beyond this year-end celebration. But we will have face painting there. We will have shaved Kona shave ice, other things. There will be a lot of fun and games there. Again, Friday, August 1st at Jacks Park from 5 to 7 p.m. And also the library will be there celebrating their reading program. As well as I think there will be the Monterey Museum of Youth will be there to do some STEM activities as well. So please come. It's a big program. August 1st, Friday from 5 to 7, and it's free for the public. And then this Friday we will publish our summer edition of the City Focus. Please make sure that you read the copy. It's done with a lot of work by many of our staff members with you in mind. What can we share with you? What do you need to know? What do you want to know? Contains a lot of information about the city, and we're really looking forward to publishing this Friday. We also have on tap the first Citizen Academy that will start at the end of August. I want to thank all those who have applied. We received way more application than we have seats available. We notified all the residents about that as well, and hope to see you all soon here in one of the venues where we will host the Citizen Academy. That's it for me for today. I hope that you have a pleasant day and a pleasant week. As always, it's a privilege to work for you and to work with you. We all jointly want to make Monterey a special place to live and work in, and we appreciate you and your input so very much. If there's anything we can make to make our lives better, please do not hesitate, connect with us, and we will try to figure something out that lets us all feel better about ourselves. With that in mind, have a wonderful day, and see you around in the next couple of weeks around City Hall. Bye-bye.